you want to do that again?
Yeah, I'll do that again.
I need to think of something to say.
I'll do it again. Hi, my name's Dan, from the band WULFS. Can I have like many takes? Does it matter how long I do it?
We do so much cocaine in our country that it's now infected our water supply.
Right, I'll do that again, Adam. I fucked that up there. I couldn't think of things.
Yeah, really stoned up.
Okay, I'm recording the sound now. So, what's your name?
Tom.
Now, how are you today?
I'm fine. We've got a lot of influences. Me and Dan really, we listen to a lot of music, old and new. I guess the Birmingham scene has helped develop our sound. Obviously, like, I spent many years like going to see Swim Deep and Peace and Jaws and that at their gigs, and sort of saw them grow up and become famous. But I don't know. I guess we're more influenced by sort of the older bands. I like a lot of this old 60s drums, and it's like, you can hear them in our tracks, like big 60s drums and sort of 90s grungy guitars.
It's still exactly the same. We wrote all our tracks in our bedrooms, basically. We come up with ideas ourselves at home, whatever, on our guitars, we show them to each other. Being a music tech student, I've got all the gear anyway, so you just sit down, write a song, record it in our bedrooms.
So, where we are now is your...
Where we are now, yeah, it's basically the Abbey Road of WULFS, basically, yeah.
Have you had a lot of time to kind of explore the lead scene since you moved up? You've only been here recently, haven't you?
No, not really. It's only just gone Freshers Week, and you can tell in my voice a bit, So we spent the past 2 weeks just going out and park.
From that release, you've had quite a lot of feedback from kind of blogs and stuff. How does that feel?
Yeah, it was great. It was really good. Considering, like, usually when you release a record or release a track, a lot of bands, they plug their music to blogs and stuff, and they email them press releases and all that. But I guess we emailed a few blogs that we really wanted to be featured on, like some of the cool blogs. But I mean, from that it sort of snowballed really, and there was other blogs. We got featured by DIY magazine, which was crazy because I read that all the time, and it's a great magazine. So it was amazing to be on that.
Does it feel strange that something you've done in your bedroom has kind of gone across oceans?
Yeah, it feels really strange. It does feel really weird, but it's good.
Yeah, with WULFS, we've had a really positive response in the industry, I suppose. Our first single we released on Art Is Hard Records, who are quite big in the DIY scene, especially. They're one of the major players. And I was fortunate enough to get our song released on that.
What was your first music memory?
First music memory?
Musical memory. I got my guitar for my 11th birthday.
That's a hard one.
No, sorry, it wasn't my 11th birthday, it was Christmas. Christmas when I was 11 years old.
I used to, my mum and dad used to put the river dance on when I was little, and I used to dance to that. I think I can remember doing the river dance. That's probably my first musical memory too.
From the outside, it appears fairly difficult to make in the music industry.
It is hard. It's definitely hard, especially at this day and age. Social media, I guess, has helped a lot with bands because they get to push themselves out there a bit more and stuff. But no, it's still hard.
You just got to think, how many bands are there and how many bands have you heard of? There's a big difference there. There's loads of people trying, but obviously not as many people making it through. But I mean, if every band was famous, then would they be as good? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with the big labels like Sony and Limelight. But it's all about the independence. Big up the little guy, is what I say.
I don't know if it's a natural progression from underground, you say, to the mainstream, or is there like one moment which makes it for you? I'm not really sure how that works, but I want to find out myself.
Hopefully you will. What is your stance on piracy?
I think it's always going to be there. Oh, sorry. I'll put the can down.
What's your stance on piracy?
Piracy? How honest can I be?
As honest as you want.
As honest as I want to be. Yeah, it's obviously it's bad. Right? It has a negative effect on the industry. Obviously, if people are buying it, if people are downloading it instead of buying it, that's obviously bad because they're not paying the money that goes to the people and whatnot. But I mean, yeah, I've probably downloaded an album if I thought like, oh, maybe I'll check them out, but I'm not going to buy it. But I still like to listen to it, so that's where I'll probably end up downloading.
Yeah, piracy is always going to be there in music, especially nowadays with like the internet and that. But I don't know really. I guess it's kind of wrong in a way, but I'm guilty of doing it. So you know. But I mean, if you like an album, you should support the artist and buy an album. But it's always going to be there. So there's no money in music these days. Just do it for the fun of it because you love it.
Or I'll definitely, if I was to download an album, I would more than likely go and see the band at least. Which is live industry is still a massive part of the they call it the saviour of the music industry really.
Say something.
Hello. Can you hear me?
And again.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Pretty much.
Loud and clear.
I can pretty much hear you loud and clear. That Blue SD card doesn't work. So I'll just record the screen. Let's ask some questions. Let's talk. Yeah, talk about you got some new band members, don't you?
Yes, we've recruited some new members since the last spoke to you. Good.
Yeah.
We have Jack Coates, his name is, on bass guitar.
What kind of progress have you made? Have you gone into the studio?
We have a studio session booked next week to lay down our new track. Which we're very excited about.
Do we have a name for the track, or is it in progress?
It's in the works, yeah, it's still in the works.
Yeah.
No, we're just rehearsing hard, getting a set together really. That's what we've been focusing on. Trying to get a decent set together so we can start getting some gigs. Make sure we can play a good solid set before we even start asking.
Yeah.
But so we haven't had offers, like we've had many offers already come in.
Really?
Yeah.
Who from? Just kind of places in your local area?
No, it's the opposite to our local area actually. We've had quite a while ago, I think even before we came up to Leeds, we had an offer from a London-based record label. They're doing their record label launch night, and they wanted us to play on the bill to launch the label. Unfortunately, we had to turn that offer down.
Since we did last talk, you have released the song September Headache.
Yes.
I believe that was after I came up.
I think it probably was.
About around the time.
So.
How was that received by the
It
general public?
surprisingly well. It wasn't released like our first release, Moving Out, was on Artist Hard Records, whereas September Headache we just did on off our own backs.
Do you want to talk about what's happened since, or do you want to keep playing with that curtain?
I'm trying to close the curtain because it's annoying like glare just here.